put the kids to sleep. It is time to listen to more Frank Zappa. And in this case, it is my introduction to the Mothers. Now, I've got some context in the Discord. Shout out to the Context crew and the entire Discord. We love those guys. Now, let's check this out. After the ludicrously expensive debut album Freak Out, Verve Records limited the Mothers of Invention to a budget of $11,000 for a follow-up album. The album was recorded over just 4 days, apart from the orchestral overdubs for Brown Shoes Don't Make It. Zappa conceived of Absolutely Free as two oratorios, each lasting an LP side, a move which influenced the development of long-form rock music. A 16-page booklet, see cover below, was available by mail order. It contained the lyrics and the explanation of the plot of the album. By complete coincidence, the album was released on the same day as Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club. Wow. Tracks 8 and 9 are a single that the Mothers put out and not part of the album proper. So thank you for that, because as you know, we always jump into the album proper, but if it's really blowing my hair back, we will listen to it. So that is the cutout. You love to see it. So this came out, according to Tidal, May 26th of 1967. It does look like Tidal has the full audio, full max audio on this bizzle, which you'll love to see. It should be up to 24-bit, 192 kilohertz, which I feel pretty good about. And yes, we will be doing the 50K Selly. I'm actually planning that with the moderators now, trying to peg down the exact date now that I've actually hit 50K. So stay tuned for that. But guys, this is a music discovery stream. You gotta let me know. Have you heard this album before, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? Absolutely Free is, I think, to date, about to be my earliest listen of Frank Zappa. I don't think I've listened to anything earlier in his chronology. If I have, do correct me. I said I was going to be doing the entirety of the Zappa catalog, so it would stand to reason that we would hop in pretty early and feature Zappa on Psych. It's April, the month that is dedicated to psych rock, and I thought that was funny because of April Fools, which it didn't age well throughout the month, but here we are. Not everything I do is the best or even okay, but we're here. So look, Zappa is, I have said time and time again, because I heard it from somebody else, but totally agree, that he is a classical composer with the rock band as his band, and like has jazz to his stuff. He has, I think, my favorite quote in music, which is simply, "Music is the best." Can we get some W's for Frank Zappa, a man whose voice impacted the way we consume music today? This guy, you can say a lot about his character. You can say a lot about him as a madman or a total genius. But you have to give him credit. He's probably a bit of both, and that's cool. Guys, again, let me know. Are you familiar with this album, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? I am going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. Guys, it's been 2 weeks since I've said that. It's so good to be back. Let's listen to some Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, which, again, I think is my earliest iteration of Zappa. Do correct me if this is wrong. Yeah, I gotta get the kick streams fixed, by the way. So yeah. forgive. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Fellow Americans.
He's been sick. And I think his wife is gonna bring him some chicken soup. Plastic people, oh baby, now you're such a drag. I know it's hard to defend an unpopular policy every once in a while.
This is a very high-pitched Frank Zappa's voice, and now I think I know what people mean when they say he had his like throat crushed and then his voice came out way deeper. Because this is a totally different Frank Zappa's voice. The Frank Zappa I'm familiar with is like poo poo poo, poo poo ta na na, like way deeper, like way down at the bottom of his voice there.
Plastic people, oh baby, now you're such a drag. And there's this guy from the CIA and he's creeping around Laurel Canyon.
I love that he's from Laurel Canyon.
Fine little girl, she waits for me. She's as plastic as she can be. She paints her face with plastic glue and wrecks her hair with some shampoo. Plastic people, oh baby, now you're such a drag.
He's very thematic.
I don't know, sometimes I just get tired of you, honey. It's your hairspray or something. Plastic people, oh baby, you're such a drag.
There's like a little bit of this, like, I don't know, like you're kind of thrown in at medias res. You don't know like where it's really coming from. Maybe you're hearing some kind of passing, but like there's also a comment I think on like superficiality, which is very much like I think obviously we know Frank Zappa is like, you know, uses satire as his weapon with music being the bullet.
I hear the sound of marching feet.
Or would it be the other way around? Is music the weapon and satire's the bullet? I think that's the way it is.
Down Sunset Boulevard to Crescent Heights, and there at Pandora's Box, we are confronted with a vast quantity of plastic people. Take a day and walk around. Watch the Nazis run your town. Then go home and check yourself. You think we're singing about someone else, but you're plastic people.
Very much get like a Star Trek-y kind of score to it.
You're such a drag.
The payoff for this moment is tremendous. What?
Me seeing neon, moon above. I searched for years.
To answer your question, King of the Charkins, if you'll notice, this came out in the year 1967, and while Zappa was notoriously sober, this very much encapsulates the idea of perhaps the psychedelic experience, at least sonically speaking. So my response to your question, my friend, would be, you ever done acid? A lot of people were doing acid in 1967. A lot of people were doing acid in 1967.
Found no love. I'm sure that love will never be a product of plasticity. A product of plasticity. A product of plasticity. Plastic people.
I also think, though, Frank Zappa had the ability to see through the commercialism that was in a very big way the hippie movement, right? Like, yes, the idealism was there for a great many people, but what was also there was commercial opportunity. And I think Zappa kind of saw through that and saw that a lot of people were hippies because it was a fad. And I think he also probably just didn't like the idea of the free. I don't know. I think part of me thinks he encapsulates a lot of hippie ideals in that, like, everybody should be able to say what they want to say and do what they want to do. But I also think he approached things with less of a, like, do it with an open mind, like, or a sober, level-headed mind. I don't know. It feels like he embodied some of the spirit behind, like, what the acid tests were without ever having done it. Like, I think he just wanted everybody, like, to have pure freedom. And I think that was more important to him than perhaps like intoxicants.
Your foot, your hair, your nose, your arm, you eat, suck, live, you're being.
I almost feel like a nihilist hippie, you know, like a teetotaling nihilist hippie. Yeah, beatnik makes more sense. The more I'm saying these things out loud, the more the word beatnik makes a bit more sense. But I also think he is he's a satirical artist. I think he's going to shoot shots at virtually everybody in the world, most of all himself, while recognizing to himself that he is incredibly important to himself.
It's not a vegetable. Cabbage is a vegetable. Makes no
drive. You live in. You dream about. You think only of. You read. You are. Pebbles. Plastic. Plastic pebbles. Pebbles. Purple prancing. Everybody. Every plastic.
Beep, 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 beep. He definitely doesn't lose any of that silliness to him. You know what I mean? He definitely doesn't lose the kind of whimsy that goes into his music. You get such a thematic sense where it goes through so many different phases. I'm wondering, your understanding is he was influenced by surrealism? I could see that for sure. Hey, night, homies. To anybody that's going to bed. Fair warning. There's 0 pauses in between songs. Okay, great. So the Duke of Prunes. Let's let it fade into the next one. I liked Plastic People. This is very much in the silliness of the 60s that I love. Okay, so this is the Duke of Prunes.
Through the prune in June.
Is this one of the mothers singing?
Reveals your chest. I see your lovely being.
Or does Frank sing all of this album? Is Frank singing the entirety of it? Vocalist is Ray Collins. Got it. With Frank's different voice, I'm starting to worry I'm not going to recognize him as I have previously.
And in that magic go-kart, I bite your neck, the cheese I have for you, my dear, is real. And a very new.
Were they flutes in the back? Is that what I'm hearing? Flutes?
I'm moving through the prune in June. Reveals your chest. I I see your lovely beams, and in that magical cut, I bite your neck, the love I have for.
Yo, I just noticed you gave a 50 tiggle bitties using the, like, making a giant Frank Zappa face. I didn't even know that could be done. It's incredible. Sorry, that happened like 10 minutes ago, but thank you for that. Oh my gosh. Derelict Andrew. I did not know Zappa's face was already an emote on Twitch.
You, my dear, is real and a very new.
You hear this bass in the back?
If it is a real prune, knows no cheese,
Chunka,
and stands, oh no, taller than any tree or bush. And I know the love I have for you will grow and grow and grow, I think. And so my love, I offer you a love that is strong, a prune that is true.
Yeah, that's exactly. Thank you again for that. I'm trying to understand the lyrics, man. It's a trip in itself to understand what in the world they're talking about. The music is cool, but as a word person, I don't know. Okay. When it comes to the lyrics here, I need you to think about this as if you are looking at sometimes an abstract painting. And imagine further than that abstract painting was like a South Park episode. Okay? Really dunking on somebody that's like doing something really stupid or a way of life or just a totally silly whatever thing. Okay? Think about that and then make it music where, like, it's classical music with rock band instruments and one guy's brain getting some incredible musicians to play some of the most difficult arrangements possible, and all of it coming out of this like silliness, kind of smuck like view of the world around him. So he's gonna like flip the bird at everything around him while also just being kind of silly and trying to make people laugh and like, you know, utilize the power of music. Zappa is not always going to be an artist whose lyrics are going to make a whole lot of sense. And if you're coming into Zappa for profound lyricism, they're not going to always hit you in ways that are easy, where you're like, wow, I get it. That really meant something to me. They might hit you in more abrasive, difficult ways like, ugh. People suck, but music is the best. And chat, do you agree with me? If you were here, am I off? Am I far off here? This feels like a transition scene in a movie. Pause for commentary. Make commentary. It makes commentary. Currently, making commentary, doing commentary. You mean so very much to me. I love you so deeply. It just makes Amnesia.
Duke of Prunes. I'll never forget you, darling. Oh, I suppose I'll forget you eventually. If
fact, I've already forgotten. What is your name?
Duke
Wonderful.
of Prunes.
Nice to see you again.
Prunes, and you'll be my.
This just went through my brain. When did Trout Mask Replica happen? Did that not just sound to you a little bit like something 1969? Do you think Van Vliet do you think he heard this and thought that? Cuz 69, nice. Because tell me,
Duke
tell me.
of Prunes.
I'll never forget you, darlings. Oh, I suppose I'll forget you eventually. In fact, I've already forgotten. What is your name?
Tell me. I know that they were friends, but like this reminded me of Trout Mask a bit. It seemed it seemed a little bit crazier. I thought Zappa produced that album. I think he did. Well, when we say produce that album, I'm pretty sure the story goes with that album that he just basically hit the record button and they played that madness exactly the same way, and he couldn't tell the difference between takes. So he just hit record and kind of walked out and let them do whatever it was that Van Vliet drove them to do. Kind of an interesting story. If you want to take an interesting pit stop and rock and roll rabbit hole, that's one to read up on. But this one certainly reminded me of Trout Mask Replica.
See you again.
Prunes, and you'll be my Duchess of Prunes.
My Duchess of Prunes.
To the prune in June, reveals your chest. I see your lovely beams, and in that magic go-kart, I bite your neck. The cheese I have for you, my dear, is real and very new.
We're definitely getting some of those like themes. You know, like he has poodles that pop up. We have we have consistent things that like poo poo and pee pee. Like it feels like Duchess, Prunes, and Cheese maybe kind of in the same ilk.
If they are the fresh prune, no beans, and they just lie there, drowning and sickening, and it just, I don't know. Oh, and I think the love I have for you will never end. Well, maybe.
Self-referent. Well, maybe.
And so my love.
You hear his guitar work here? Come on.
Well,
The guitar work there backing up the bass, like it really does have some of those like 60s like psychedelic guitar tones. It kind of reminds me in some ways of like what I've heard of early Jefferson Airplane, right? Some of those early like Grateful Dead kind of guitar tones.
Never end. Well, maybe.
Or maybe more like Rolling Stones or the Kinks, or like some of the like it's that twangy like bow ba-da-dow, bow bow now.
And so my love, I offer you a love that is strong, a prune that is true.
this is the exciting part.
This is like the Supremes.
This is the way it builds up. Baby,
You feel it?
baby, baby.
My prune is yours, my love. My
Good
cheese
nugget.
for you, my baby prune. My baby, I do like you, my dear, my baby prune, my baby prune, my baby prune. Oh baby prune, oh baby love, oh baby love, oh baby love, oh baby love. Cheesy, cheesy.
Would you say that this is more or less avant-garde than something like Joe's Garage or like Apostrophe or the reason I'm sitting here wondering about it is because this is certainly more okay. I'm sitting here thinking about it like because it's got a lot more swings, it's got a lot more like ups and downs, it's got a lot more like what, but then it doesn't have some of the structuring things that make, I think, the other projects bigger projects. But this is a more avant-garde approach for sure because of the context. Nobody released anything. His original Mother's band wasn't as groovy. I feel like, you know, you hear some, like, it doesn't have some of the, like, wow, Zappa moments on guitar. Not yet. Has some cool pieces, but I don't know. I got to run an ad, and then I'll come back to this conversation. All right, and we are back and hopping in. I'm going to bring it back the tiniest bit so I can transition into Call Any Vegetable.
Easy. This is a song about vegetables. They keep you regular. They're real good for you.
Call any vegetable. Call it by name. Call any vegetable. Call one today. Call
Broccoli.
when you get off the train. Call any vegetable. Call any vegetable. And the chances are good. All the vegetable will respond to you.
Da 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 da. Are we gonna ignore that part?
And the chances are good. All the vegetable will respond to you.
Some people don't go for prunes. I don't know. I've always found that if they...
Call any vegetable. Call any vegetable. Pick up your phone. Call any vegetable. Think of a vegetable. Call any lonely at home. Call any vegetable. Call any vegetable. And the chances are good that a vegetable will respond to you.
See, these moments, like, I don't know that we're supposed to necessarily take a whole bunch from the lyrics outside of whatever our brain puts together. I feel like that's probably our guy's best song on the album. Really? Are you saying as a person who's heard this or who has not heard this? I'm really loving that. Like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is this the Prunes album? Yes.
Rutabaga, 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 rutabaga.
Rutabaga, 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 rutabaga. Is that what he... Rutabaga?
Rutabaga, rutabaga, rutabaga.
Rutabaga, rutabaga.
A prune isn't really a vegetable. Cabbage is a vegetable.
No one will know if you don't want to let them know. No one will know unless it's you that might tell them so. Call and they'll come to you. Call.
Based on what you've heard, you think you might like this? A little bit? No, I noticed you were dancing to it. I'm surprised to see you dancing to this. Yeah, for sure. Mel's gonna hate it later? No way, Mel. You were hilarious.
Standing there shiny and proud by your side, holding your hand while the neighbors decide. Why is a vegetable something to hide?
The moment of... Turn the music back on, babe. That you're gonna like this.
This is a song about vegetables.
The way that ended. Yeah, see, this makes Zappa sense to me. This makes sense. I think it's Clark. This is what I came for. Yeah. Flute? Clarinet? I love you. Gosh, Frank. I have to say something. I'm gonna run it back because it's disrespectful to pause in the man's solo, but like YouTube is gonna like eat my tuchus if I don't say something at this point. Oh my gosh. Frank, this definitely. I saw some people talking about it earlier. I have to kind of echo the opinion. This does feel a little bit to me like maybe Zappa is walking here so Hot Rats can run a little bit later. The guitar work though. This is some early just pounding hard work. Maria, thank you for the sub. You're wonderful, ma'am. This is exactly what you kind of go into, and it's a less evolved version, right? Like, obviously, Zappa goes into a lot of experimentation with his guitar tone and sound, and taking things out of phase, and like in a lot of ways, he is an inventor of tone, which I think is also very, very cool. But when you get this interplay between this guitar solo and this clarinet, it's incredible. It completely sends you off from all that silliness, all of that, into just hard pumping music. And I guess in theory, if what was said earlier is the case, like these 7 and 8 were not on the album proper, so this would be closing side 1 of the album, if I'm not mistaken. Is that accurate? 8 and 9 are. I got it. Was the Mothers his most avant-garde work? The Fraps. Is he ripping one takes on this? Or is this a lot of dubs? I want you to be paying attention to the organ sound of the back, like it's very subtle in the left ear here. Very subtle. I'm locked in with that bass. Clarinet in the right ear. Guitar in the left. This is nuts, dude. Hey, good night, Rhea. The jazz kind of decay of this whole thing. You hear the tambourine just pounding this whole time? Dude. The walk down.
A lot of people.
What a payoff. Ah, baby girl, that was a payoff. Ah, man of La Mancha, was that ever tasty? The way it just... Man, that was good stuff, guys. That was one of the strongest Zappa works. I mean, I honestly, like, I think Montana is like just maybe a personal favorite. Maybe not the one that exemplifies his best work, but a personal favorite work. But that's got a strong argument, man. I mean, and for this to be as early into what he does. Like, obviously, he has a lot of things that come and hit hard and heavy. Joe's Garage, I mean, is another example where he can just be all over the place with what he does. But that was, as I recall, a lot more overdubbing, whereas this one, if he just ripped that in the house in the studio, like, bro, he's just recording in a living room in Laurel Canyon or something here? Like, one size fits all? Yeah. Here, I can show you, I'll show you what I've done for Zappa so far. How about that? So, this is where we are in our Zappa journey. I started with Hot Rats, went to Apostrophe, went to Overnight Sensation, went to Shake Your Booty. No, I didn't do Overnight Sensation yet. Oh my gosh. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. For in my brain, I was like, what happened? I haven't done one size fits all, is what I meant to say. But yeah, Roxy Movie in Joe's Garage. So that's what we've got so far. So yeah, the plan is to do all of Zappa's All of Everything. It's easily going to be a years long project, but you know, this is what I do.
A lot of
I love
people
that.
don't bother about their friends in the vegetable kingdom. They think, what can I say? What can a person like myself say to a vegetable?
I think that.
But the answer is simple, my friends. Just call and tell them how you feel about muffins, pumpkins, wax paper, Caledonia mahogany's elbows, and green things in general.
Okay.
And soon a new rapport, you and your new little green and yellow buddies, grooving together. Oh no, maintaining your coolness together, worshiping together in the church of your choice.
Sure.
Only in America.
Okay.
Call it a vegetable. Call it my name.
Is that Van Vliet? Call any vegetable. Call it
My name.
No, it's not.
Call it my name. Oh, you gotta call one today.
I'm hearing it Zappa now. You hear the harmonica there?
You gotta call one today. When you get off the train. Call any vegetable, and the chances are good. That the vegetable will respond to you. Oh no, can you see them responding? The pumpkin is breathing hard.
Huh?
What a pumpkin.
What a pumpkin. The songs 8 and 9 are the ones that are not on the album proper, so because of that, we skip those. Guys, I heard some of my favorite work from Zappa. Some of it was silly, some of it was a little bit too avant-garde for my taste. Okay, well listen, why not?
A lot.
Big Leg Emma.
There's a big dilemma about my big leg Emma.
Okay, I'm glad I listened already. Glad I listened
There's
already.
a big dilemma about my big leg Emma.
A big dilemma.
Yeah. She was my steady day until she put on weight. There's a big dilemma about my big leg Emma.
This is kind of shocking to say that this is the most normal album. There's a big dilemma on my big leg Emma, I guess. Hang on, let me see. Big leg Emma lyrics. There's a big dilemma about my big leg Emma. Doogity. Na. I feel like we have gist.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
About my big leg Emma. Oh yeah. She used to knock me out until her face broke out.
That drum build was nice. I'm glad I wasn't sticking to my guns too hard about this song. This has easily been one of my favorites. I really like this.
There's a big dilemma about my big leg Emma. Oh yeah. There's a big dilemma about my big leg Emma. Oh yeah. She used to knock me out until her face broke out.
Am I getting punked? Oh, it's a title thing. Here we go. We're good. Don't worry, we're good. So this is during Zappa's tenure in Laurel Canyon, correct? Like, this is when he is actively, like, living in the canyon. And the other not included on the album proper, Why Don't You Do Me Right? Okay, that sounds like a Zappa title. I love this. What is that?
Why don't you do me right? Why don't you do me right?
Okay.
Why don't you do me right? You got me pulled up tight. Why don't you do me right?
I actually like this one a lot
Begging on my
too.
knees. You got me begging on my knees.
Is it a harpsichord behind him?
On my knees saying, baby, please come back to me. You're trying to wreck my life. I know you're trying to wreck my
It's a really ugly drum sound behind him. You hear that? But I almost feel like, knowing Zappa, that was done by design.
back to me. You're trying to wreck my life. I know you're trying to wreck my life. I know you're trying to wreck my life, and all I wanted was a wife. I know you're trying to wreck my life. Now what you trying to do? Now what you trying to do?
This song rips.
Now what you trying to do? I've been true to you. Now what you
I
trying to do?
kind of like that blues. Dun, 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 dun. It's just got that dun 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 dun
Why
dun
don't you do
dun.
me right? Why don't you do me right? Why don't you do me right? right. You got me pulled up tight. Why don't you do me right?
A little bit Take Me Away-esque,
But
that,
baby,
now that you say
I
that.
think I love you. But baby, I think I love you.
Crescendo.
Baby. Why don't you do me right?
That was great.
Why don't you do me right?
I didn't see it going that
Why
way.
don't you do me right? I wanna boogie all night. Why don't you do me right?
That's a gnarly aggressive tone for 67 too. That's super fuzzy. He's never sung that high before or since. He didn't do bad at it. I mean, I think obviously we come to know him for that like shockingly low baritone. But yeah, both of them. I'm very glad we decided to listen to both of the unincluded songs on the album. That was tremendous. So coming into, I guess, what the album proper's official side 2 would be, everybody do me a favor. Let's go ahead and flip over our hypothetical records here. Flip them over. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to drop the needle on the, front, the back side of this thing.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Hey, yo, Bron, thanks for the prime, homie. Ooh. Holly rhythm here, huh? Behind this whole thing, you've got that like is my noise coming through? Yeah. Oh man, I let me let Clark in real quick. Hey, Dangleberg. So you've got this drum sound behind it going 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. But the rest of the music is not going 1 2 3. Clown core doesn't seem so original anymore. America Drinks didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. Let me just put it out there right now. That was a left turn with the best of left turners. This is nice. Status back, baby.
I'm losing status at the high school.
Ooh.
I used to think that it was my school. I was the king of every school activity. But that's no more, oh mama, what will come of me?
I want to to go back. Listen to this descending piano. This like I think it's an arpeggio, or it's descending though.
Tomorrow, mama, what will come of me? The other night we painted posters. They played some records by the coasters. Wow, 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 wow. A bunch of pom-pom girls looked down their nose at me. They had painted tons of posters, I had painted 3. I hear those secret whispers everywhere I go. My school spirit is at an all-time low.
Ooh, I hate to hear that. Bass and sax combo. This song Whoa. Doesn't exactly.
I'm losing status at the high school.
Yeah, lest we forget that at a certain point, it's no longer cool to date the hottest girl in high school. And at a certain point, it's we shouldn't care what the high schoolers think of us, right? Right? With Frank getting away with bloody murder just because he reads music. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Tim, explain to me what you just realized about the polytonality in Tim words that Walter could understand with a small brain.
I used to think that it was my
I love this bass line so much.
Everyone in town knows I'm a handsome football star. I sing and dance and spray my hair and drive a shiny car. I'm friendly and I'm charming, I belong to Team Olay. I'm gonna try like mad to get my status back today. Status back, baby. Status back, baby. Status back, baby. Status back, baby.
I really love that he doesn't concern himself with verse chorus convention. You know what I mean? They do go by quick. It's fast hitting music. It's fun. It's exciting. It's got big swings. It's kind of like a movie. There's always something interesting happening. It's silly.
Status back, baby. I'm dreaming. Oh, no. There's a bomb to blow your mommy up. A bomb for your daddy too. Ouch! A baby doll that burps and pees. A case of airplane blues. A hungry plastic troll to scarf your buddy's arm. A box of ugly plastic things marked Uncle Bertie's farm.
What's that?
There's a little plastic Congress. There's a nation you can't hide. There's a doll that looks like mommy. She'll do anything but cry. I see her. There's a doll that looks like daddy. He's a funny little man. Push a button and ask for money. There's a dollar in his hand.
This is Weekend at Bernie's Farm. That maybe I need to change my name to Uncle Bernie's Farm. Maybe, dude. Weekend at Uncle Bernie's Farm. I love you guys making puns. Some political material. I think he always is that way, though. I think Frank is just a person who uses his position in music to speak his beliefs. And I think that very frequently they're kind of countercultural, but very much on the side of like human freedom and expression.
Wallet.
We gotta send
Santa Claus back to the rescue mission. Christmas don't make it no more. You know that murder and destruction scream the toys in every store.
Think this is selling New York.
There's a man who runs the country. There's a man who tries to think. And they're all made out of plastic.
Referencing the earlier album, the Plastic People.
There's a book with smiling children, nearly dead with Christmas joy. And smiling in his office is the creep who makes that toy. We've got this car, when it hits the wall, you see the guy dying, you got the little plastic puddles of blood.
You see the guy dying? I really love that it seems like Frank never really... I don't know, maybe in his older life he got more cynical, but I really love that, especially in all of the work I've heard, he has that element of silliness where he can he makes music that he can take seriously and laugh at the same time. Because I don't feel like he made anything he wasn't necessarily proud of.
Plastic intestine, chicken stuff back into his stomach. That's it, there's this other thing. I've got bombs, I got rockets, I got a Wilson wrench. And it comes with a plastic brass knuckles with sound effects. We got a 39 Chevy and crying.
Definitely riffing on capital culture.
Suzy Creamcheese, oh mama, now what's got into ya?
Suzy Creamcheese.
Suzy, you were such a sweetie, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once you were my one and only, yeah, yeah, yeah. Blew your mind and too much cooling, yeah, yeah, yeah. Took my stash and left me lonely, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Suzy Creamcheese feels like a douche. Dang. Time signatures are jumping everywhere.
Yeah, took my stash and left me lonely, yeah, yeah, yeah. Suzy Creamcheese,
And then we're...
oh baby, now what's got into ya?
Somebody mentioned earlier, I think, the Cardiacs, and truly, I don't know, because I'm not further than 2 albums into Cardiacs territory, but this has definitely given me that vibe.
Suzy Creamcheese, oh mama, now what's got into ya? Got to find my Suzy Creamcheese, yeah, yeah, yeah. Think I'll go and start my car, yeah, yeah, yeah. Really dig her, she's so freaky, yeah, yeah, yeah. Heard that he knows where you are, yeah,
It counts.
yeah. Suzy Creamcheese, oh baby, now what's got into ya? Suzy Creamcheese, oh mama, now what's got into ya? Cruise the strip and went to Canada, yeah, yeah, yeah. Suzy Creamcheese, please come home, yeah, yeah, yeah. Vito says she's playing for Berkeley, yeah, yeah, yeah. Protest march and styrofoam, yeah, yeah, yeah. Suzy Creamcheese, oh baby, now what's got into ya? Suzy Creamcheese, oh mama, now what's got into ya? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just so we're all clear, I really love some of the sounds on this album, but this has not been my favorite Zappa work. It's been fun Zappa work, but not my favorite Zappa work. In ways, it feels like I hear some of this walks, some of the parts of this walk, so further of his works could run, but some of it's a little bit too avant-garde, a little bit too leaned into the I don't know. It's interesting because some of it really hits and some of the parts really go mega, like, again, when we like Invocation and Ritual Dance of the Young Pumpkin went so hard. Yeah. But some of these moments haven't been my favorite. Ooh, Brown Shoes Don't Make It's off to a good start.
Brown shoes don't make it. Brown shoes don't make it.
Only way you make it. That's what I feel like I'm hearing here. Nah, only way you make it. That's what I'm hearing. You like to see homeboys naked? Now, home away you make it. Now, am I the only one that saw that movie?
Brown shoes don't make it. Brown shoes don't make it. Quit school. Why fake it? Brown shoes don't make it.
TV dinner by the pool.
You guys never saw Joe Dirt? Home is where you make it. You like to see homeboys naked? You never saw that movie? Am I literally sitting here right now in a friggin' Well, life's a garden, dig it, make it work for you guys. Like, watch that movie. Whether you like it or not, it's kind of one of those ones I thought everybody had seen at least once. I'm sorry.
I beg it. Brown shoes don't make it.
TV dinner by the
Probably not a movie that'll age well.
Not another year of school.
Not okay, he's too weird to be a plumber. He's a bummer, he's a bummer every summer. Be a loyal plastic robot for a world that doesn't care. Smile at every ugly, shine on your shoes and cut your hair.
And we're back.
Be a jerk and go to work. 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 Do your job and do it right. Nice applause. TV tonight. Do you love it? Do you hate it? There it is, the way you made it. Wow.
Mortal Kombat! Sorry. Whoa. This is going a lot of places.
Make your laws. Every desire is hidden away in a drawer in a desk.
This almost certainly 100% never saw any radio play, right? So was this just like distribution? How were people getting into Zappa? Was this easily accessible in 1967 when people were, tripping their dicks on acid? Or was it like, did people recognize this for the beauty and kind of genius and like silliness that it was? Or did they think that this was nonsensical? This album charted, Lamau. Really? People didn't even stand at concerts then, so probably not. Really? Smoke in the Water, name drops, Frank Zappa and the Mothers. Didn't know that. FM radio was pretty freeform in the 60s? Okay. Huh.
By a dog, a high chair on a rug where they walk and drool.
Was this People's Family album?
We see in the back of the city hall mind the dream of a girl
The violin?
about 13. Off with her clothes and into a bed where she tickles his fancy all night long.
She's tickling his fancy?
wife's attending an orchid show. She squealed for a week to get him to go. But back in the bed, his teenage queen
This
is
feels
rocking
wrong.
and rolling and acting obscene.
Baby, 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 baby. And he loves it, it curls up his toes. She bites his fat neck and it lights up his nose, but he cannot be fooled. Oh, City Hall Fred, she's nasty, she digs it in bed.
I don't know how I feel about this. This song is a little awkward, kind of funny, kind of silly, kind of dark side of humanity in weird way. Glad I have popcorn. Bass player was a petter? Really? That sucks. I like the kind of
only 13.
the old 20s jazz vibe.
She's a dirty young mind, corrupted, loaded.
Okay.
Well, she's 13 and right here she gets loaded.
This has just gone all over the place, and I don't know if I'm following a
If she were my daughter, I'd.
What would you do, Daddy?
If she were my daughter, I'd.
What would you do, Daddy?
Uh-huh.
If she were my daughter, I'd.
What would you do, Daddy?
Smother my daughter in chocolate syrup. Strap her on again. Oh, baby. Smother that girl in chocolate syrup. Strap her on again. She's a teenage baby and she turns me off. I'd like to make her do a nasty on the White House lawn. Gonna smother my daughter in chocolate syrup and boogie till the cows come home.
Time to go home. Madge is on the phone.
Gotta meet the gurneys and a dozen gray attorneys.
Uh-huh.
TV dinner by the pool. I'm so glad I finished school.
Life is such a ball. I run the world from city.
Huh? Huh? Can we get W's in the chat for Frank Zappa for not board fading it? Apparently, I have to run an ad. That one has my brain itching. I'll let you know my thoughts when I come back. Okay. It might have been a little too avant-garde for me. There were moments in it that were just amazing. There were moments in it that were mega left turns. And admittedly, I think I'm going to end up having to listen to this album like one or two more times more without the my own interruptions. Because it stands out to me as like one of those like Frank works that like lays foundational building blocks for what he goes on to create later. Some of it just doesn't hit for me. It is what it is. By the way, Johnny Capers, welcome to the Rooskies, homie. Rooskies, if you haven't already, make our new friend feel at home. What's up, man? All right, does the album stick the landing? We got to find out. Brown Shoes don't make it. Let's fade it into the next song. What have you guys, first timers, what have you thought of it?
Special request. Hope you enjoy it. I tried to find how my heart could be so blinded.
The vocals are panning right to left ear and back.
I tried to find how my heart could be so blinded. How could I be fooled just like the rest?
The piano.
You came on strong with your fast car and your glass ring, soft voice and your sad eyes. I fell for the whole thing. I don't regret having met up with a girl who
I think this one might be sticking the landing super hard. I like this a lot.
breaks hearts like they were nothing at all. I've done it too. Now I know just what it feels like. Just
The madness in the background.
There's no regrets. Well, it's about time to close. I hope you've had as much fun as we have.
Yeah.
Don't forget the jam session Sunday. Mandy Tension will be by. Play the xylophone tree. It's really a lot of fun. Monday night, dance contest night. US contest.
No one's paying attention to him. A fight is breaking out. No, the whole thing is going completely mad in there.
Monday night, dance contest night.
And he's just giving the announcements.
We're going to give away peanut butter and jelly bologna sandwiches for all of you.
Nice. And bologna.
It really has been fun. I hope we played your requests, the songs you like to hear. Last call for alcohol.
Which Frank does not drink.
Wonderful. Nice to see you, Bob. How's it going? How's the kids? Wonderful. Nice to see you. Yes. Oh, Bill Bailey? Oh, we'll get to that tomorrow night. Yeah. Caravan with a drum solo? Right. Yeah, we'll do that.
This whole thing is very scenic.
Nice to see you again.
But I don't...
Yeah. La la la. Down at Pompadour Go-Go.
The Pompadour Go-Go? The Pompadour Go-Go? It sticks the landing.
Night-eye.
This might have been one of my favorite on the album. It might have been. I think without even blinking an eyelash, Invocation and Ritual Dance of the Young Pumpkin was my favorite, without question. The ending, though, it stuck the landing. The silliness, the madness. Brown Shoes Don't Make It, while it was a little avant-garde for me, was silly enough. I think those last two songs actually really do well to kind of maybe sum up some of the early silliness of Frank, but also very serious silliness. Like, let's call it like it is. Guys, once again reaffirming my decision to deep dive Mr. Zappa. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.